I'm going to be answering Omnivores Dilemma video post number 1, which is how does the book tie into the movie? And that is, I believe that the book is really informational and it sets up the problem that our society has with food, and then I feel that the movie offers a solution. So juicing is just one of many alternative methods in forms of dieting and eating healthy that people can choose to do to change their lives. There's numerous Atkins diet, lots of stuff that you can do. One thing in the book, it talks about where our food comes from and how it gets to our plate. And for me personally, knowing the fact that everything we pretty much eat is processed and that processed food is basically a reconstruction from corn. And don't get me wrong, I love corn. I like corn on the cob just as much as anyone else. But to know that, other products that I'm eating that, I don't think that there could possibly ever be corn in, is corn. And so that's pretty disturbing to me. And I know that is disturbing to a lot of other people. Another example of the information that we learn in the movie, or in the book, is how animals are treated. And so for a standpoint from a vegetarian or a vegan, I know that juicing and just consuming purely micronutrients would be an alternative. Instead, after learning about how the animals are treated, for instance, they're kept in really cramped quarters and they often live in their own feces. The food that they eat is already modified so that the growth of the animal, is bigger and you get more output. And then the animals themselves are also injected with something else. I know, not just from a health standpoint, but, a philosophical or ideological standpoint, many people, don't like how animals are treated. So juicing offers another way for people to get away from that if they really are headstrong about the cruelty of animals. That's an example. Overall, I feel that the movie and the book tie-in is just cause and effect kind of relationship. This is, the book is, this is what's going on right now, this is how it is. And then the movie comes and offers up a look to how things could be. Joe, the main character, interviews tons of people and we find out how they truly feel about what they're eating. And most people are just malinformed. They don't know about what's in their food that they're actually eating. And a lot of them don't care, which is pretty surprising. Most of them do, but a lot of them don't. For instance, the guy in the restaurant and the guy who owns the gun store, they feel if it's their time to go, it's their time to go, and they'd rather just, live however long they can being fat and unhealthy, and they feel that that's what makes them happy. But I would feel differently. I would want to live as long as I can to do more things with my life. Especially if I had kids, I would want to be around for my kids. So those are a few of the ways the movie and the book tie into each other. And so, thanks.